Sade Spence here with Fatima Patacek. Got it right?
Nice.
Awesome, yay. So last year she won an award, and this year you're here to present.
Yes, I am.
All right, awesome. So tell us, what was it like working last year and being part of, actual nominations and, pieces submitted to the festival?
Well, we were nominated in so many categories, and lucky for us, fortunately, we actually totally swept the festival. Super, super exciting. So it was an incredible experience. I think just from making the film, it was never our goal to we want to be in every festival and do really well. It was kind of just the people really proved it to be a good thing, and the audience just totally fell in love with it. So to have people believe in you is a really inspirational and awesome feeling.
Yeah.
And then this year, to be able to come back and be a part of it again, it's I know the people here, everyone's so sweet and everyone's been so supportive, and now for them to ask me to come back is they still appreciate me, they still remember me, and I'm worth coming back. So it's even
awesome.
more, it's an affirmation that I'm doing something
Nice
right.
little, yeah, we've seen you in a bunch of stuff before, Blue Bloods, Oz, and now you're here doing this short. How do you prepare for a role like a zombie? Because before we've seen you in, I guess not so dead form.
I go out really late at night, after midnight, and I look at prospective people I'd like to eat. And then, no. You can't really prepare for a zombie movie. You kind of just go in there and you wing it.
And have some fun with it.
Just have a little fun, and don't take it too seriously. But
tell me a little bit about the dynamics on set.
Oh my god.
Because you're the last person kind of alive, and then everyone else is zombies. What's it like on set? Everyone else is dripping.
On a real simple level, it's just really about a guy who doesn't want to give up his job. You know what I mean? And so you keep it real. He wants to. It's a tough time, and and he's not giving up on his gig, no matter what's out there.
Yeah.
And so that's the thread of, the narrative, the way my character sticks to the story. And then all that stuff kind of happens to him in the whole thing. And that's sort of... Go for
Take
it.
it away. Ladies first.
Getting into the actual role. Well, the script was just laid out so beautifully, and everything was very vivid already on its own. So it was just kind of a matter in the beginning of just going over and reading it and just finding all the as many clues as you could. And I just grew more and more attached to her, and it just kind of all sort of started to come together on its own. And you really want to, I really just wanted to figure out, what is it that's making her attached to this man? What is it that's making her, and it's basically what's making her still want to live, want to move on. And he's kind of like some sort of light that kind of inspires her, because it's oh, okay, well, here's this person who kind of parallels the exact kind of situation, though maybe not quite as drastic, that she's in. So it was just kind of finding the clues, finding the parallels, and then just kind of falling even more and more in love with her, which was really a pleasure to do.
Well, I've been acting for quite a while. Some people might recognize me from The Sopranos. I did a number of episodes there, and proudly got killed by Silvio, Stephen Van Zandt. But from that, I got involved with Meet Mario through D.J. Higgins, who's a young writer and director of this film. It's an interesting subject matter. And it's a matter of all of us getting together, a bunch of people getting together on a low-budget film and putting together what looks like you would never guess it was a $10,000 budget, but it turned out to be a pretty good film with a good subject matter.
The first short film I worked on, we won an Academy Award for, so I kind of find my way through other short films. So
Okay, do notoriety. Just dust your shoulder off really quick.
Notoriety,
You've got a nice
yeah,
little
it's good, yeah.
IMDb running there. But
Exactly.
can you also break down a little bit of the plot for each of the shorts that you right here today?
The Gift is a short film about it's a kind of a couple who are separated for the summer vacation, and the guy decides to ship himself in the mail because he can't afford to fly or to take a bus. And then that ends very wrong for him.
Cool. Can you guys tell me a little bit about the process in filming it, kind of your roles individually, actually, in the whole process for Life in a Box?
Clark directed it. We co-wrote it. Yeah. We actually shot it out here in Jersey.
Some of it.
Some of it. Most of it in the city, the rest in Jersey.
All of the scenes with the adults we shot in mostly in Brooklyn, actually. And then
Go Brooklyn.
that's where I live.
Me too. Oh my gosh, that's kind of creepy.
And then we shot all of the kids scenes in Newtown.
Yeah, Newtown.
Newtown, Newton, New Jersey, small little town. a very picturesque like sunflower field that's in the ending of the movie, and we shot it there, and it was like really cool and beautiful. And everyone's like, "Where did you guys film this?" It like looks like you're in like the French countryside. We're like, "Nah, we shot it in New Jersey," and it's like very funny kind of reaction.
Tell me a little bit about where the story came from and why you wanted to share this story.
Well, it's
A little close to home, is it?
a little close to home. I play a character, Stacy, who is based on myself and also other working moms that I know. And it was inspired by all of us, and how we sort of mess up our kids. And this particular...
Not that messed up.
No, they're not that messed. They're here. In fact, I just gave my little one has a headache, and I gave him some pills right before we came on here, and I said, "Oh my God!" He goes, "They look different." I said, "Oh, I hope that's where the Mother of the Week right here." Right. But the film, we have a nanny in the film, and my character, and it's about my relationship with the nanny and trying to fill her shoes. I mean, the kids love the nanny because the working mom is not there a lot, and it's really hard keeping up. And it's really... I think it hits close to home to a lot of moms, whether you have a nanny or not. You're trying to be everything to everyone. So...
Absolutely. That is an amazing story, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it, and it seems very accessible to audiences, which is I'm sure what you're going for.
Well, my dad just started looking on some acting websites, and we saw this amazing audition, and me and my sister went for it because there's a boy and a girl role that was available. And then it came down to the decision of either me or my sister. So we were like, we were in a household.
That's messy.
We were in like a household feud, like just trying.
That's a film in itself. It's a film in itself there.
Exactly. So we were just like being like glaring at each other from across the hall, and when we finally got it, I celebrated in my room, and Lily went and cried for an hour.
Oh. She'll get her opportunity soon. It's good. Well, congratulations to you, and maybe sleep with one eye open for the time being. I don't know. What was that like, taking on a character and making it your own?
Well, I mean, it was really fun for me, and it was my first experience doing a short film, and it was really fun. The character was like so much fun. It was all just a blast, and he a great director, great dad in the film.
We all became a family. We all became a real family of sorts in the process, so that was the best part about it, I think. Yeah.
Yep, right. Just both. Sade Spence here at the Teaneck Cinemas for the Northeast Film Festival, and I'm here with not one, but two special guests.
Sam Borowski and
Kayleen Speranza.
All right, guys, well, what were you looking forward to today? We're wrapping up the third day. What have you seen? What are you still looking
we've
forward
seen so
to?
many things. A good friend of mine, Yusuf Warwick, did a movie called Breathe. The opening night film, Voiceless, was excellent by Pat Necarato. We saw an interesting film called Meet Mario. Just some great, Scott Storm's The Apple Tree, which I've seen for about the fourth time, and it gets better each time, and it always brings a tear to my eye, but don't let that get out.
It was a very, very exciting process, really. It was something completely different. We wrote around, when I wrote the film, around a budgetary number. It's almost like a TV writing as opposed to writing a script for spec, which is very interesting. I learned a lot as a writer. If you just write for spec, you can basically fantasize anything in your mind and do whatever you want and just write. So then when we actually started bringing it into pre-pro, it was a really different experience. We knew what we had to work with. So, and again, writing for that kind of subject matter, very, very exciting stuff. And Tim was there with the pre-pro and helping out with that kind of stuff.
It's a drama, and it's a real life story about dealing with addiction and family coming together and helping you not be addicted, helping you move forward with your life in a positive way. It's a beautiful story, if I summarize it, about family, struggle, coming together, rising, and just being better. And I don't want to give away the ending, but it's a very nice ending, very nice story.
Filmmakers, you just can't give up on your dreams and can't give up, and everybody goes through a lot of obstacles, and a lot of people tell you can't do it, and you just really have to believe in yourself, and your biggest supporter is yourself.
Yeah, about 5 years ago, I was actually in a writer's group with the writer, and so I sort of watched him write this film 10 pages at a time. And by the time he got to page 30, I fell in love with the script. I waited until he finished it, and then I took him out to coffee, and I said, I hope you don't mind. I have to make this film. I have to direct it. So I'm going to give you a week. Think about it and let me know. So we met up again, and he said yes. He said that he was more than happy to have me direct it. So it took us about 5 years to find the financing for it. He was very patient, and then here we are. So it's been a long journey, but it's been really exciting. So.
It's an honor. Like I said, I think in my speech, to just be in the company of such great filmmakers and the job that we all get to have and love to do is freaking amazing and awesome. And it's just exciting because I enjoyed working on the film so much. And something I didn't say in my speech I'd like to say now, I guess, is that, it's Best Supporting Actress, but I feel like a lot of that has to go on with the writing and the way the actors are directed. So, it's not just me being the actor, I guess. I have to credit, the director, because you could have a great actor, and if it's not directed in a certain way, and he's a very actor-friendly director on top of it, so that was just a blessing to have as an actor. So there were a lot of elements that were thrown into the film, into my role and the whole process that really made it just a pleasure to be involved with.
Well, thank you very much, Northeast Film Festival.
See you next year.
Fade to black.